Hey, this is Andre once again. I'm at the house right now. I just looked at the pile. I can do the front and back for $400. I need to load up this trash can first. Oh, nice. Bro. What's up, you guys? Andre here with Jack of All Trades. This morning we got two junk removal estimates on the schedule. One is actually for an HOA community. We're going to be servicing some junk from their pool, which is actually very cool. But first we got to disconnect from the enclosed trailer and take the dump trailer because it's much more convenient for junk removal jobs. The reason we're hooked up today is because we had a moving job we were doing yesterday. All right, we got the enclosed trailer disconnected. We're about to hook up the dump trailer. Here comes the power, and then we just got to raise this all the way. Perfect. I just ended up moving the enclosed trailer on the street because we're gonna end up using it tomorrow again either way, so I didn't feel like dragging it to the backyard. Good morning, Angie.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. You okay if I park right here?
Of course.
Sounds good. So you guys got new pool equipment?
Some furniture, yeah.
Nice.
So we've got
Boxes, pallets.
pallets, and then there's a table out there, and then I'm about to pull out 2 umbrellas.
Okay, do you need me to help you with the umbrellas?
No, I can get them.
They're light? Okay.
Yeah. The plastic picnic table over there.
Looks like a metal frame. Yep, it is. Nice. Lots of cardboard on this one as well. Cardboard is surprisingly heavy.
Oh, those kids will jump in anyway.
Really?
Oh yeah, they don't care. Blue lips, they shivering, they don't care.
Brick up in here. Perfect. I'm just gonna pull up to that table right there. All right. Was it just one?
Yeah, just this one. It's missing the back part.
How does $375 work for you for everything?
Sounds good.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Angie.
And I will see you Tuesday.
Yep, Tuesday will work great for me. Are you buying new furniture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully the dogs won't eat this one.
Was that what happened last time?
Yes.
Man, dogs are hungry. You get reimbursed by the HOA, right?
Oh yeah.
Hello?
Hey Billy, this is Andre, the junk removal guy. We spoke yesterday on the phone about an estimate for you today.
Yeah.
I just wrapped up my morning job, so I could head to your place right now. I'm about 10 minutes away if that works for you. I know you said you won't be there, but just giving you a heads up.
Yeah, that's fine. And there's 2 piles, one at the street by the mailbox, and then there's one around the back of the house. There's a deck and like a garage door that goes into the basement, and it's to the right of the garage door. I mean, you can't miss it. So.
Okay, sounds good. I'll check both piles out, and then I'll call you back, give you a price on them, sir.
Okay, and if you need to, you can
So our first junk removal job was extremely easy. I love this customer. She actually used me before one time for her personal house, and then later on she called me for another pickup for the pool HOA, and now she called me for another pickup for the pool HOA. And then in a couple days I gotta go back to her house because she's getting a new set of furniture delivered because her dogs chewed it up again. I ended up charging the HOA a total of $375, which in my opinion is very good for a job like this because most of it is cardboard, which I'm going to recycle for free, and then the scrap metal, not much of it, but I'll get paid a couple bucks recycling it, so I'll definitely take that. I am now headed to an estimate I got a call for yesterday. Hopefully I can land this. It sounded like a tenant moved out and left some junk behind and the landlord is trying to clean it up, so if we land it, great. If not, you know, at least we went, checked it out, and tried. Alright, so not a crazy amount of junk by the street. Looks like a very small pile. Yeah, definitely not much at all. In the back, it looks like they got a pretty decent amount, to be honest. A couple mirrors, couple tables, trash bags, wheelbarrow. A little bit of concrete. Hey, this is Andre once again. I'm at the house right now. I just looked at the pile. I can do the front and back for $400, and then I won't even drive in the yard. I'll just wheelbarrow everything to the street to be safe. What we're gonna do real quick is take some pictures and get started. I forgot to take pictures on my last job. Recycling sometimes is a pain because if I wouldn't have to worry about this cardboard right now, I would do this so fast because now I have to move all the cardboard to the front, fit the trash, separate at the landfill. I'm not dumping my trailer since I got two different things, so I'm gonna have to hand unload. Loki sucks sometimes. I hope this is enough space right here because I low-key don't want to move any more boxes. I'm gonna put the scrap metal in the back of the truck. That way I don't have to deal with it in the trailer again. I need to load up this trash can first because this is gonna be the biggest headache. Dumping it. Apple juice? No, Regal apple flavor. Oh, whiskey. Let's lift her up. Definitely got some weight up in here. Oh, nice, nice, guys. Saves me a couple bucks at least. Man. Some nice juice right there, I'll tell you that much. And this right here is why you want to use a dump trailer, not an enclosed trailer, because my goodness, this would suck if you dump it in an enclosed trailer, because that stuff's wood. It's gonna be there forever. Nice juicy morning. The tenant definitely left the landlord a surprise on this one. Even my gloves getting soaked. There goes a pair of Milwaukee gloves on this job. So you gotta charge, man, because gloves add up. These Milwaukees ain't cheap. Just feel a little bit heavy. What is in here? Old grease gun. Well, it's probably not old. I don't need it though, because I got a Milwaukee, so I'm just gonna scrap this. Bro, what on earth? Cat litter? Come on, fam. This stuff's heavy. All right, front is pretty much done. I gotta move on to the back now. That's gonna be a little bit more challenging due to the walk, but it's all good. I'll take the walk over risking damaging a water line, you know what I mean? Bringing out the wheelbarrow on this one. This wheelbarrow is awesome. It definitely knocks these type of jobs out. I used to use it a lot more often, or much more often, I should say, back in the day. Not really back in the day because it hasn't been that long, but typically most of my jobs just have been garage cleanouts or house cleanouts and stuff like that, so I didn't actually need to use it because I could back up right to the front door. But since this is kind of like a basement job, that's where it comes in handy. Another big box of cardboard I can recycle. This thing's huge. I'm really grabbing the loose trash first because these things right here, they ain't flying anywhere, you know, but the miscellaneous like trash bags or something, they could fly out if they're not properly secured in the trailer. Bro, look at this level. Old school stuff right here, probably used for concrete or something. Nah, painting. You can see some paint on it. Probably still works, look at that. Some quickcrete right here. I might just dump it on my gravel driveway. Save some money right there. This is fertilizer. This bed right here is pretty cute, honestly. Minty. I love this color. Man, that's heavy. Nice scrap metal right here. I don't actually like eating mint, but the look, perfect. Check out this sandpaper. This stuff looks brand new. Jeremiah might want it. I'll save it for him. Since he's working with me tomorrow, I'll ask him. Wet carpet is heavy. I put this on my story today. You guys probably won't see this for a minute on YouTube because I'm super behind on videos. I got no time to edit. I just been so busy. But this bro right here said, I can smell it from here. And I said, yes. Man, I can smell it from the basement. Backyard over here. It's bad. Thankfully, this big one is not really wet because it was under the pile, but it's very heavy still. It's like full of, I don't know, man. Look at this wheelbarrow, man. Only one handle on it. 20 bucks, I know what I have. I double checked with the customer if he wanted this gone and he said, yep. This right here is like decomposed for the most part. Been out here for a minute, so what I'm gonna have to do is once I dump that, bring my wheelbarrow all the way over here and try to lift it up and slide on it and then just kind of like hand unload it in the trailer. But I'm charging for it, so I can't complain, man. This cardboard, I am not recycling. This is going in the landfill. It's like mixed with dirt. I'm gonna get their trash bag right here too. I think this just flew away from the pile. Of course, it's got water in it. This was not included, but I'm gonna just take this for them as well. All right, let's see if this is gonna work. I mean, in my book, it worked. There's just no bottom, so this stuff had to stay. Found the missing handle. Nothing a couple screw can fix. 40 bucks now. No. done. You can't fix it. Please work. Perfect. That actually wasn't too bad. Only a little bit of trash fell out. More juice, bro. Dang. I'm getting close to wrapping this up. Just a couple things left. This is not gonna be bad at all. Hello, YouTube. This is low-key a pretty nice outside work table. Do I want to destroy it? Probably. I don't got the space for it. It's very light, which means this wood is very old. I'm definitely not dumping this wheelbarrow. I don't need this glass all over the place. Could this be a sledgehammer? Oh yeah. This thing's actually more solid than I expected. Man. There we go. I'm not doing anything to you, what the heck? I think I just have one more wheelbarrow load and I'm all wrapped up over here. Yep, just scrap metal left. Ah, I hate briars, of course. I was thinking about taking this scrap metal to my house and piling it up. Then I was like, I'm just gonna drive by the scrapyard on the way and just dump it so I don't have to touch it again. Plus the scrapyard pays the best, so I don't mind. I already threw the tarp on and everything. I'm just gonna take a quick picture of this for the customer and offer him some brush hogging over here, and if he goes for it, great. If not, at least we tried, you know what I mean? Only thing you can do as a small business is try, and eventually somebody will say yes. If you don't try and you just expect people to give you work without like actually hunting for it, man, you're mistaken. You better stay working for somebody, because that's not how business works. Full load right here, a little bit more than a full load to be honest, but we got it tarped up and bungeed up. So far, I'm very pleased with the times. It's only 11:32. I knocked out 2 jobs, and I met with my first customer at 9:15. So I'm only about just over 2 hours in, and 2 jobs, one for 400, one for 375. So, man, that ain't bad at all. Obviously, I still have to deal with dumping, but I'm assuming I'll be done by 1 o'clock today. Just got to the scrapyard right now, about to hop on the scales and just jump on tarp and throw the metal off. It's gonna be quick. Thanks, sir. That's a big pile of aluminum cans they got right there. Pretty clean place, actually. I'm gonna try scrapping precious metals over here next time because they might actually pay better than Lawrenceville, and I never knew that. But the access over here is much better than there, let me tell you. So if even if they pay like a couple cents less, it's worth bringing it here because you'll be in and out compared to just struggling over there, honestly. Nice, so they take car seats over here too. Some places are picky about them, some places don't care. A lot of water heaters right there. All the fittings still on them. You know, I don't take them off typically neither. $20 grease gun. Goodbye. Old vacuum. This thing is bulky. I think I'm just gonna toss it over the side. Don't hit my trailer. Perfect. Here you go, boss. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Now I just gotta wait. Perfect. Don't even gotta wait. It got me quick. I was about to say, I just gotta wait for the green light. Hey, boss. How's it going?
Not bad, how are you?
Good, good. What's the most you guys ever paid for a shred that you remember?
I haven't been here for that long, so 950 is
$9.50. Yeah, that's the highest I've seen since I've been scrapping too.
The next few times it's You've seen it at 14?
No, I wish. By the time
She's seen it at 14.
oh, she's seen it at 14. When I started scrapping, it was $5, but it was a different location. So you guys are probably about $7 because you guys pay like $2 more than them.
Oh, okay.
They're still paying $9.50 for every 100 pounds, and I got a total of $22 and like 80 cents, which is honestly not bad, man. I just stopped right here for a quick 10-minute trip, so I'll take it. Plus, it saves me money at the landfill.
Let's lift it halfway up so the...
Yeah, I'm gonna lift it a little bit, and I'll just need you to tell me to stop before the cardboard starts coming out, okay? That way we don't have to load it back up. Most of it come out. Just a little bit left. Yeah, that's some juicy stuff. Be careful. And I'm gonna keep these right here. Totally forgot about them.
That's our cardboard.
Perfect. I'll get the rest. Thanks, sir. Man, I can't believe I forgot those umbrellas. That sucks. I guess I will store them at my house until the next scrap run. I'm just gonna loop around right now, scale out, pay, and then come back and dump over there. I just paid the dump fee and it was $32.25 for all of the trash. Now I'm gonna recycle the cardboard, so obviously I'm not paying for that, but it's probably like 400 to 500 pounds worth of cardboard right now in the trailer. Doing this is definitely more complicated, but hey, it saves you a lot of money at the end of the day, plus you're keeping stuff out of the landfill. It just costs you more time. If you're busy though, sometimes you don't have the time to do this, but I got the time today. Let's lift this baby back up. I'm all wrapped up with recycling the cardboard. I filled this bin pretty good. I'm just gonna keep the pallets, 1 bag of trash, and then 3 umbrellas. I just got back home, hooked back up to the enclosed trailer, pulled it out of the road, dropped the dump trailer because we're not gonna need that tomorrow. So I'm just basically gonna get ready for my day tomorrow. Clean the chicken coop because they need to have that cleaned. Definitely quite a bit of ashes over here. I might just scoop this up because it's mostly mixed with dirt. Obviously pulled the metal off. I had some posts with this stuff and I just decided to burn them. I probably should have taken off the metal before I started the fire, but I was like, whatever. This is not mine. This flew into my yard from somebody else's house. Gotta clean it up. I'm gonna fill their food and water, so they're gonna be good to go for the weekend. They still have some left, but you know, more is always better. Hey, stop tossing dirt on me. They like started digging right here, right away. Every time I grab the eggs, I clean their poop out. Man, they don't play around. These girls poop, man. Look at this, more trash in my yard. Bro, it's like every day I gotta pick up trash. People in Georgia are funny. They always just, you know, leave trash everywhere. Not me though, but I still end up with it. I leave like scrap metal and stuff that's heavy that won't fly, but never loose junk like this. Overall today ended up being a very solid day in my opinion for a solo worker. I ended up bringing in a total of about $800 after you count the scrap metal I scrapped plus the copper cords I cut off. I didn't sell those, but I will eventually. So $800 and let's say roughly $100 in expenses after fuel, wear and tear on truck and trailer, and dump fee. So I'll definitely take that right there. $700, 4 hours of work is a win in my opinion. I'm pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this content, please don't forget to leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.